Task 1. Are you feeling a little under self care for? Many things can get in the way of us taking care of ourselves, including family care, giving responsibilities, work, social commitment, and more. But ultimately, when we do take care of ourselves and our needs, is when we are best able to show up for all of the other people and responsibilities in our life. Self care is not selfish. Focusing on what makes us feel nourished and what gives us meaning is part of easing feelings of stress and anxiety and giving us a more solid foundation. After more than a year and a half, it's become fully apparent that the COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way we live forever. From our works arrangement to our recreational activities to our social lives. This new reality poses unique sets of challenges for all of us. Practicing self-care is more essential than ever when it's come to taking care of our emotional health and well-being amid these changes. Carter says self-care can include myriad practices that you find enjoyable and also promote your physical, emotional, spiritual, or mental health in some way. According to the definition from the World Health Organization, self-care is the behaviors you do to take care of your own health, and it can include hygiene, nutrition, leisure activities, sports, exercise, seeking professional healthcare services when needed, and much more. 1. Prior- Priorities sleep. Your mood and immune system are counting on it. When it's come to taking care of your health and well-being, sleep is pretty much always part of the answer. Getting enough good quality sleep keeps your immune system running and it's best to fight off infection like like the one caused by the new coronavirus. 2. Know your personal signs of stress. Sometimes self-care is about knowing when you are getting overloaded or overwhelmed and responding with micro habits that prevent all out burnout. 3. Work it out. Spending a lot more time at home does not mean you get to be a couch potato. Staying active keeps your body healthy, basically keeping your risk of chronic health issues down and lowering your chances of an acute illness like COVID-19. It also boosts your sense of well-being. Exercise release endorphins, hormones that make you feel good. Sharpens focus and adds sleep. Staying physically active also lessen the risk of mood disorders, increases energy and improves mood overall. 4. Test drive a workout you have never done before. Check out options like Zumba, boxing, or dance, work out, or download apps that have a range of options. 5. Downward dog like you mean it. Now is the time. Yoga offers a laundry list of health benefits from busting stress to stretching out inactive muscles in building strength to providing. 6. Skip, jump, hop, and get silly. Basically, if it makes you feel like a cat and a little silly, it can be a mood booster. Play in any form can cause a cascade of positive neurochemicals such as serotonin, oxytocin, and dopamine bursts of physical activity. 7. Take a forest bath. The Japanese practice of Shinrin Yoku or forest bathing simply means walking in an area with trees and deeply inhaling the air. Trees release certain chemicals like terpenes that have been associated with the activation of the parasympathetic nervous system, which send your body into chill out distress mode. It play a game, playing with friends and family in person. There are also tons of virtual options like Words with Friends or Get Your Friends Together and choose a game from house party you can play in real time. 9. Avoid mindless snacking. Eat intuitively instead. It's not a diet so much as a way of eating that's all about giving your body what it needs when it needs it. Intuitive eating doesn't restrict and specific food or have you counting calories. It's a practice in which you listen to your body and pay attention to what you need in the moment. You eat when you feel hungry and you stop eating when you feel full. 10. Swap out one coffee for decaf. Caffeine is one of the most researched substances with more than 10,000 studies to that, according to a review published in November 2017 in Food and Chemical Toxicology. Not surprisingly, that led a wide range of conclusions, but one that's fairly consistent is that having too much can lead to less than ideal effects. The researchers conclude too much caffeine can even increase anxiety and stress. So enjoy your buzz, but try limiting your daily amount. Task 2. Description of experience. Since I was walking ahead, the advantage of seeing and practicing with everyone else at my office, presenting and asking for their ideas and strategies. It seemed that all my college colleagues have the previous experience being as a presenters. They were very comfortable on when I'm presenting my speech and record my videos, and they rarely show support even I have to take many times videos. Usually I am able to control my nervousness by giving a talk to myself, and I imagine myself as the subject matter expert. By having this positive thought in my mind, I am able to control nervousness that may be created as a result of the fear of talking in front of people and sharing something very personal, such a part of my childhood. The most challenging aspect of this presentation was creating a meaningful information on COVID-19, such an effective framework that will translate my emotions and my journey to learn speaking in English. I find it very challenging when I have a lot to share but do not know how to properly deliver my message in a logical order. While watching the videos I made, I was able to identify that this challenge was evident, although I tried to hide it as I was speaking. The most surprising aspect of my spec was that I used a lot of facial expressions. This might have always been the case, but because I never watched myself presenting, I have not been able to identify this habit. I could have done better in certain areas such as volume and spec rate, but I believe that I gave a good overall impression for my level. I believe that my point of spec was effective and keep the audience interested. There is more room to improve. Open the introduction and conclusion such as engaging the audience in my opening questions. As a adult, what did you practice to avoid COVID-19 at workplace? Such questions are always a good way to start the spec as it keeps the audience interested. I also think that's due to time manage contents. I could have done a better job on the conclusion, such as ending my spec, how this COVID-19 affected the life path today and the ways people are in life nowadays. This would justify how precaution means so much to everyone, have to play a role model in life and how it has influenced the life growth today. I believe that my delivery was generally clear and organized regarding knowledge and experience on how I have managed myself during the pandemic. However, while watching the DVD, I noticed that I need to work more on spec flow and find effective ways to engage the audience. My posture and eye contact were good, but I definitely need to work on my spec rate, such as making more pauses to the audience is able to digest the information provided and not feel overwhelmed with the amount of the information and a fast pace. I also think I overdid my hand gestures, and this is something that I need to improve. Being first time recorded spec, it is hard for me. We are very expressive that's way, and that may be distressing for many people in audience. There is also room for eliminating fillers, so such as I tend to use them quite a bit, especially in the beginning of my spec. Overall, I believe that I have many strengths, such the ability to speak without feeling overwhelmed or very nervous, to quickly think and avoid mistakes without getting frustrated. Mis- Mistakes are for human beings, and to deliver my spec with effective voice projection and eye contact. The main areas for improvement would to engage the audience as they may relate more for to my spec. Use fewer facial and hand gesture. Speak at a slower pace and make up appropriate pauses and use fewer fillers throughout the spec. As a result, my goals to improve in public speaking are: 1. Effectively organize and clearly deliver my main point. Each main point should be backed up with effective supporting point and example to make it more illustrative for the audience. The step I will to take improve on this goal are to develop a detailed spec outline and rehearse to several times while timing it so I do not run out of time. 2. Improve my spec rate. I tend to talk too fast and make very few or short pauses. It is my goal to improve my speaking pace so the audience will be able to follow it better. This can be achieved through multiple research and ability to select only words, arguments, quantity vs quality. 3. Last but not least is hand gesture control. Watching myself on the DVD make me realize that I use my hand a lot when I speak and sometimes that can be distressing for the audience. I need to work and using my hand gestures appropriately and a way to improve that is tough recording myself every time I deliver a spec and reviewing it as that is something I do unconsciously. There are many other things to improve, and I'm confident that I will be able to incorporate these changes in my next presentation. Thank you.